September 5th is not just a square on the calendar. It is a threshold wrapped in mystery. To most, it will pass like any ordinary day. Alarms will ring. People will scroll on their phones. Coffee will be sipped. Complaints will be made. Yet beneath that ordinary rhythm beats something far greater. There is a tension in the air, a heaviness in the unseen, as though the heavens themselves are leaning closer, waiting to see who will notice. And the chosen ones, those who sense life is more than routines and coincidences, can feel it. Something about this day pulls at the spirit, whispering that destiny is near. You may have felt it already, a strange stillness pressing on your chest, a restlessness you can't explain, interruptions in your path that feel inconvenient but strangely timed. These are not accidents, they are divine signals, carefully placed to measure your awareness. This day is not random, it is orchestrated. It is either the day you step into alignment with what has been waiting for you, or the day you walk past the door without ever realizing it was there. Most people will not see it. They will treat September 5th as a blur of habits, scrolling, noise, and distractions. They will sleepwalk through the very threshold meant to change them. But chosen ones, you are called to see what others overlook, to feel what others ignore, to recognize the sacred disguised as ordinary. This is the day where hesitation can cost you your blessing, but awareness can deliver it into your hands. The question is not whether September 5th is significant. The question is, will you notice? Will you step carefully, or will you let it slip by? Another silent doorway missed. Today, chosen one, is the edge between destiny fulfilled and destiny delayed. Step awake, step present, step with faith. For this day is not ordinary. It is a summons from heaven itself. September 5th is not a coincidence, chosen one. It is not just a date circled on a calendar, nor a passing moment in time. It is a divine checkpoint, a sacred crossroad, where heaven and the universe pause to weigh what you carry inside. What feels like interruption or pressure is, in truth, a mirror held before your spirit. On this day, the hidden becomes visible, and the unseen tests arrive disguised as routine. A late arrival, an unexpected delay, a sharp word spoken against you. All of these are not random, but deliberate signals asking, are you awake? Are you aligned? Are you ready for what has been written for you? The meaning of this day lies in its subtlety. Unlike the grand gestures people expect, visions in the sky, trumpets announcing destiny, September 5th hides its power in silence. That is why most overlook it. They wait for miracles wrapped in light, yet the true miracle waits in what feels ordinary. Only those with eyes to see will recognize that today is not just passing time. It is a doorway, fragile and fleeting, that demands presence. If you miss it, it closes quietly. But if you honor it, the door swings open into the next season of your life. This is the weight of September 5th. It is not just a date, it is an amplifier. It magnifies the energy you carry. Gratitude multiplies into opportunities. Faith expands into direction and provision. Fear echoes into delays and confusion. What you seal today, you will see tomorrow. That is why the chosen must tread carefully. September 5th is heaven's whisper asking, will you embody alignment, or will you drift into distraction? The answer is written not in rituals, but in your awareness. And from this awareness, the true tests of this day begin to unfold. And so, chosen one, as September 5th unfolds, the true nature of its weight begins to reveal itself, not through grand miracles but through shadows. These shadows slip into your path, dressed as ordinary moments, yet they carry the power to measure your awareness. They are not punishments, they are confirmations, designed to reveal whether you are truly ready. 3 shadows will rise before you today: envy, distraction, and misdirection. The first shadow is envy. It comes cloaked in subtle ways. A friend's silence when you share your joy. A joke that feels more like a knife than laughter. The sudden irritation of someone who once admired your light. Do not take this lightly. Envy never visits empty vessels. It only appears where there is something worth desiring. Its presence confirms that your light is stirring what others tried to bury. The test is simple yet difficult. Will you allow envy to dim your glow, or will you recognize it as a mirror reflecting your strength? The second shadow is distraction. This one is more dangerous because it rarely appears hostile. It looks harmless. It looks like fun, like routine, like nothing at all. A phone in your hand that steals an hour from your purpose, an invitation that pulls you slightly off course, an old habit returning at the exact moment discipline was required. These are not coincidences. They are traps to scatter your focus. Remember, chosen ones don't fail from great battles, but from small leaks of attention. The third shadow is misdirection, perhaps the trickiest of them all. It comes not from enemies, but from those who seem to care for you. Advice that sounds logical, but silences your spirit. Words of caution that appear loving, but secretly steer you off your true path. Misdirection often carries no malice, only fear projected by others. Yet one seed of doubt planted in your heart can send you walking a road that was never yours. The test is not whether you hear these voices, but whether you discern their truth. These shadows are the thresholds of September 5th. If you recognize them, you step into alignment. If you fall asleep to them, the door remains closed. The choice is now yours. These shadows, envy, distraction, misdirection, do not storm into your life with trumpets and warning signs. They arrive quietly, dressed as ordinary moments, disguised in the routines you barely notice. And this, chosen one, is what makes the test of September 5th so dangerous. You are not being asked to battle a visible giant. You are being asked to recognize the invisible shift within the ordinary. That is the true weight of this day. A delay in your morning plans. A conversation that leaves a sting you cannot explain. A minor inconvenience that tempts you to complain. None of these look like destiny, but each is a checkpoint. The universe whispers, "Are you paying attention?" If you shrug it off, you miss the doorway. If you pause, breathe, and notice, the lock begins to turn. This is the hidden law of September 5th. The extraordinary is concealed within the ordinary. Most people will miss it. They will wait for the dramatic, expecting lightning in the sky or visions in their dreams. And when nothing grand appears, they assume nothing happened. But chosen ones know better. You are not called to seek fireworks. You are called to notice the whisper, to see meaning in interruptions, to feel significance in the subtle. This day will not break you with force. It will measure you with quiet pressure. That pressure is not punishment. It is alignment, a gentle squeeze to reveal what rises within. Ask yourself, when irritation comes, do you react in frustration, or do you respond with clarity? When a delay appears, do you fall into anger, or do you guard your peace? The smallest choices today carry the heaviest weight. This is why September 5th feels strange, almost heavy. The bridge between the ordinary and the extraordinary is invisible, and only those who move with intention will cross it. Chosen one, this is your invitation. Awaken to the unseen, for it is in the unseen that your destiny waits. Chosen one, now that you see how the test hides in the ordinary, you must also understand the energy that surrounds this day. September 5th is not loud, but it is amplified. Think of it as a great cosmic amplifier. Whatever vibration you carry within yourself is multiplied, echoing forward into the days and weeks ahead. Gratitude on this day is not small. It becomes a magnet for blessings. Faith is not invisible. It turns into doors opening where walls once stood. But fear, resentment, and doubt do not vanish either. They echo louder, shaping delays, confusion, and missed opportunities. This is why the weight feels unusual, as though the very air is thicker, pressing gently against your spirit. It is not here to punish you. It is here to reveal you. September 5th is a mirror reflecting what is already inside. If you carry bitterness, you will see it mirrored back in irritation and conflict. If you carry peace, that peace will ripple outward into conversations, opportunities, and alignments you could never force. The universe is not testing your strength. It is testing your awareness. It is asking, will you notice the frequency you are sealing? Do not mistake this day as fleeting. The energy you carry into September 5th will not disappear when the sun sets. It lingers. It multiplies. It writes itself into your future. Imagine whispering into a microphone inside a vast stadium. The whisper does not stay small. It fills the entire space. In the same way, your inner state today will echo far beyond today. That is why you cannot drift carelessly. Your awareness must be sharp, your spirit deliberate. For September 5th is not just a date, it is the imprint of your next season. And here, chosen one, lies the greatest danger of all, not in what September 5th brings, but in failing to recognize it. Ignorance is the silent thief of destiny. Many will drift through this day as though it were ordinary, blind to the subtle signs pressing against their spirit. They will wait for fireworks, for grand visions, for voices in the sky, and when none appear, they will dismiss the weight of the moment. They will scroll their screens, complain about inconveniences, and shrug off the whispers of heaven. And by doing so, they will seal a season of delay without ever realizing it. This is the tragedy of September 5th. The door is not missed because it is locked, but because it is invisible to the distracted. Energy never vanishes. It does not excuse ignorance. Whatever is carried within you is amplified, whether you pay attention or not. Fear will echo into hesitation. Doubt will echo into missed chances. Resentment will echo into bitterness that colors every future step. And the saddest part, those who ignored the signs will not even see that they were tested. They will call it bad luck, misfortune, or coincidence, when in truth, it was their own blindness echoing back. But do not let this be your story. Awareness breaks the cycle, even if you recognize the weight of this day only now. That recognition itself begins to shift the frequency. Consciousness is the key that unlocks what ignorance would have buried. The universe does not send these tests to punish you, it sends them to confirm you. Yet confirmation only comes to those who notice. Chosen one, do not trade your destiny for distraction. Guard your focus, for what you ignore today will chase you tomorrow. Yet, chosen one, where ignorance steals, awareness multiplies. This is the hidden gift of September 5th, the power of alignment. While others stumble in distraction, those who move with presence discover that the smallest acts carry the greatest weight. Alignment is not about striving harder, nor about performing endless rituals to prove yourself. It is about noticing. It is about being present enough to move with intention rather than autopilot. On this day, one conscious breath can shift the atmosphere more than 1,000 frantic words. One choice to remain patient when irritation rises can alter the course of your season. The gift of alignment is that it brings flow. Opportunities find you instead of you chasing them. Conversations open that you thought were closed. Doors swing wide not because you forced them, but because your spirit resonated with clarity. Even resistance changes shape. It no longer feels like chaos pressing against you, but like a sculptor chiseling you into who you are meant to be. This is the divine reward of walking awake. And understand this: alignment is not grand. It often appears in small decisions, choosing stillness instead of distraction, trusting your intuition over the noise of others, saying yes to what feels insignificant but carries hidden significance. Each small choice is a seed, and September 5th is the soil that magnifies whatever you plant. Where others will see routine, you will reap acceleration. Where others feel confusion, you will walk in clarity. This is the inheritance of those who honor this day. So pause, chosen one. Breathe. Step carefully. The gift of alignment is waiting. And when you walk in it, you will realize the truth. What you embody today will shape the season that unfolds tomorrow. Chosen one. You now stand at the threshold where alignment becomes decision. September 5th does not demand perfection. It demands presence. This day is not asking you to perform dramatic gestures, nor to exhaust yourself in frantic attempts to prove your worth. Instead, it calls you to move deliberately, to choose faith over fear, patience over panic, and clarity over confusion. Every choice you make today is a declaration. Either you are ready for what is prepared for you, or you are not. Think of it this way: the universe is not grading you like a strict teacher. It is mirroring you like a faithful witness. Whatever you hold in your heart, it will echo. Carry peace, and you will see peace multiplied. Carry resentment, and bitterness will ripple forward. Carry faith, and provision will flow in ways you cannot explain. This is why September 5th matters more than most. It stamps your vibration into the future. It seals what you embody into the days ahead. Do not waste this chance. Too many will shrug this day off, convinced that nothing happened. But you are not like them. You are chosen, guided, and called to recognize what others ignore. Step into this moment with holy awareness. Guard your focus as though it were treasure, because it is. The alignment you embody today is not small. It is the foundation of your next season. So walk forward not with panic but with calm authority. Breathe. Pause before reacting. Choose to forgive even when it stings. Choose to release what weighs you down. Choose to embody faith even when doubt surrounds you. For when you do, September 5th transforms from an ordinary date into a divine seal, a doorway through which destiny rushes to meet you. Chosen one, as we reach the end of this message, understand that September 5th is not meant to intimidate you. It is meant to awaken you. It is destiny disguised as a date, a divine invitation wrapped in the garments of the ordinary. Most will pass through it half asleep, unaware that heaven itself paused to measure what they carried. But you are not most. You have heard the whisper, felt the weight, and chosen to stay awake. That alone sets you apart. Remember this truth: what you seal today will echo tomorrow. The words you speak, the emotions you nurture, the choices you make on September 5th will not vanish when the sun sets. They will ripple outward, shaping your weeks, your months, even your next season. This is not a closed box. It is a doorway. And once you walk through it, the imprint of who you were in this moment follows you forward. That is why the call to awareness is so urgent. Do not let fear convince you that you are unprepared. Do not let distraction steal the key from your hand. Do not let doubt bury what heaven is trying to awaken. Instead, stand firm. Walk in stillness. Guard your focus like gold. Carry faith in your heart as proof that you were ready when others fell asleep. For when the blessings come, when alignment arrives, when opportunities open, you will know it was never luck. It was evidence that you noticed what others ignored. So, chosen one, honor this day. Seal peace, seal gratitude, seal clarity. And when tomorrow unfolds, you will walk with confidence, knowing that you did not miss your moment. September 5th is not ordinary. It is a summons. Step forward boldly, for what you sealed today, you will surely see tomorrow.